Hello viewers, this isn't unusual for us. The network frequently fills hiatus weeks with reruns of Chuck Lorre's sitcoms, especially when no fresh installments are scheduled. Re-airing Thanksgiving makes sense not only seasonally, but also narratively, since the episode serves as a nostalgic bridge between the beloved Young Sheldon and the newer show. Anyone who misses the original Cooper dynamic or wants another taste of the warmth that defined earlier seasons will likely enjoy revisiting that particular outing. Fortunately, fans will not have to wait too long for the show's return. The 2-week hiatus gives viewers who have fallen behind a chance to catch up on the episodes they may have missed since the series premiered back in October. Streaming platforms, cable on-demand options, and CBS reruns make it easy for anyone to get up to speed before the season continues. Once the show returns, it will slide right back into its regular broadcast slot, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where it is expected to remain for the foreseeable future. New episodes should continue to air weekly until the network reaches its annual winter break, a pause that affects most scripted shows on CBS each year. The holiday hiatus typically lasts several weeks, after which the series will pick up again with its remaining episodes for the season. Ahead of its comeback, CBS has already issued the official plot summary for the upcoming installment. This gives fans an early sneak peek into what direction the story will take next. Episode 6 is titled A Regular Samaritan, an interesting name that clearly alludes to religion, a theme that played a major role in Young Sheldon, especially because of Mary Cooper's deep involvement in church life. In keeping with that influence, this new episode centers on Georgie making an unconventional business decision. He decides to join a church with the specific goal of selling tires to the congregation. On the surface, Georgie's plan might seem clever, maybe even resourceful. After all, a large, close-knit community could become a strong customer base. But Mandy isn't entirely convinced that Georgie's intentions are as simple as he claims. Her skepticism becomes a key tension point in the episode's story. CBS official synopsis reads, A regular Samaritan, Georgie joins a church to sell tires to the congregation, and Mandy worries there is more to it than that. This brief description opens up all sorts of questions. Is Georgie genuinely trying to grow his business in a clever, community-oriented way? Or does Mandy sense an emotional or moral complication that Georgie hasn't acknowledged yet? Perhaps she worries about the optics of mixing personal beliefs with business motives. Or maybe she suspects that Georgie's decision will stir up unresolved connections to his family's religious past, potentially bringing old dynamics or conflicts back into play. One lingering question fans have is whether the storyline will involve anyone from Mary's former church community, and at this point, that remains unknown. However, behind-the-scenes photos from the Georgie and Mandy's first marriage set have already revealed at least one familiar face returning sometime during the season. Jeff Hobby, better known to fans as Pastor Jeff, will appear again. These images also show Mary alongside him, suggesting that the two will share screen time in the sequel series. Given their involvement, it seems likely that religion-related plotlines will continue to weave through the narrative in the upcoming episodes. That being said, without an official statement or detailed confirmation from CBS regarding Pastor Jeff and Mary's exact roles in A Regular Samaritan, it is best not to assume too much just yet. The show may choose to slowly reintroduce characters from Young Sheldon instead of integrating them too quickly or too heavily into the new storyline. This would allow Georgie and Mandy's first marriage to develop its own identity rather than relying too much on established figures from the previous series. Taken as a whole, the hiatus, the upcoming episode, and the hints of returning characters all demonstrate that the series is still in an early but promising stage of expansion. It may not yet have the fame or fan devotion of the earlier shows in its universe, but with time, consistent writing, and careful character work, it has a real chance of carving out a space of its own within the larger Big Bang Theory. Thank you for watching our recap. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.